was no other way.
Brutality. Raiden wins. Flawless victory.
You should return to the Wuxi.
Fight.
Looking at me?
I am.
I am the calm before the storm.
Brutality. Raiden wins. General Shao. Sub-Zero. Fight. Finish her! Fatality. General Shao wins. Excellent. Raiden. Fight. Finish him. Fatality. Raiden wins.
Let's stop playing. Now, because of Usher, the child got to get chose for which visitation they're going to take with the parents. The kid is on his way over to get harsh custody with Usher playing in the car. Just further traumatizing the baby. This is not innocent. Usher knows what he's doing. Usher plays you. Usher, he does that. Yeah, somebody said Keke Palmer wasn't paid to perform. Oh, no, that was a preview. He was thrown in from the bike for free. Don't don't think it's innocent. I know cats like us. They be sending little messages to them. They be trying to mark their territory. That's like a power move. I'm Usher. I get the grind on your lady. Yeah. I get the smell all on Alicia Keys' breath and neck. Yeah. Yeah, Usher be tearing up household. Y'all think it's a joke? Y'all think it's a damn game? What if your nigga got on stage and then a little flippin' ass Ice Spice started rubbing that little Dominican dunk on the dude? It ain't a game, man.
Okay, there. Okay, you can at least hear it. I can't hear shit.
It's got no damn game. But again, shout out to us. Love it. Grateful for it. He's coming out to LA pretty soon, I think. I think he's coming to the show out there. I can see that.
Nigga, now what if he walk up on Peanut, nigga?
I cannot wait to see that.
You walk up on Peanut, what you gonna do, nigga?
YouTube channel, definitely follow me on my YouTube channel. Tariq Radio. Follow me on my YouTube channel. In other news, did y'all see, and I'm gonna take some calls in a minute, guys. Down in Texas, right, where Joel Osteen's church is, there was a shooter. Somebody came in there busting. There was a shooter that came in there yesterday. Then they neutralized the shooter. They neutralized the person, so they handled that person. And it's real weird. The person is transgender. It's a weird thing going on with this person. It's a white, non-Hispanic transgender from El Salvador. This person has an arrest record. It's all over the place. And it says white, non-Hispanic, El Salvadorian, Jeffrey Escalante. But the person has a whole bunch of videos, and it's a woman in the videos. It's real weird. It's real weird. And what's interesting, people in the dominant society are trying to disown the whiteness of this person. Oh God, the white. See, they do what the Tevans do. They don't mind whiteness until somebody commits a crime. And when they commit a crime, they don't want to be, they ain't white. They try to they try to de-whiteify them when they do something heinous. No. They're still white. You're going to hold on to that. No. Anytime somebody who's classified as white do something constructive, when they do something constructive, you cling on it. The minute they do something janky or negative, all of a sudden, oh, they're Hispanic, they're Jewish. You know, they're Greek, they're Italian, they're mulatto. No. They're still white. Don't pawn them off on nobody. They're still white. Nobody off on nobody. You're not gonna play that game. Understand? Another thing that's going on is this comic, this comedian, and I'm glad my brother Sir Major is in here. This comedian, I don't know where this dude is from, but he got on stage talking about. There was a lot of white people in the audience. There were some black people in there too. Sound like he was duck dancing for the white audience, talking about, yeah, now y'all see what George Floyd got his neck kneeled on. Man, I would have shot that nigga. And some of the black audience members started getting up and walking out. They're like, man, get the hell out of here. That ain't funny. Sitting around these white folks shucking and jiving and doing coon comedy. And I know Sir Major, you've been on these people's bumper. Let me get Sir Major in here. Sir Major, hop on, bro. So, Major, what's the deal with that dude? What's his name?
It was David Lucas.
Wait, say it again, Sir Major. We didn't hear the first word.
I'm sorry, his name is David Lucas. David
Okay.
Lucas.
Yeah. Where is he from?
He's from Macon, Georgia, of all places.
Okay.
Yeah. So me and the family, the FBA family, shout out to these guys, posting the story and others that got.
Hold on, I have to take a. Well, ain't nobody on here. Here, I'm gonna take a roll, but.
We have the contacts. When I tell you, every tool that you get, from now until ever, we're going to be ensuring that corporations like the Funny Bone, Comedy Zone do not allow this guy to profit off of making anti-black racist jokes. We don't find it funny at all. So many activists from the nation have put too much goddamn time into the game of fighting against injustice and racism. And so I got in touch to check this out. I forced the goddamn it. I got in touch with the man's man.
Uh-oh.
And the reality is that the apple don't fall too far. This is a mother who doubles down on this rhetoric. This is a homeless who is also on the ground who doubles down on the rhetoric. This is whataboutism and the black crime. And so thanks to Adonis, we did record that for us. We are on this case. We're not letting this go. And the funny bone is going to have to answer. So Blackie got one of the biggest letters. And we're going to treat this to, he taught us this, to take credit for this. Just like every other, when they're offended, they make you pay.
Yeah.
When you offend the ADL, the Jewish community, damn it, you're going to pay. When you offend the other communities, the Islamic community, fear is going to make you pay. And so when you offend the black community, the NAACP has been negligent.
Yeah.
We, the FBA community, are going to hold those responsible for that. And I thank you so much for teaching us how to handle business. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Dude, yeah, that's cool to get us on white audiences and talk all of that sandboy talk that's the blues. This year, hop on.
When you go to Usher in LA, are you letting him
No, well, did he dance on you?
No, I'll be too
Oh, okay. Now, when you go to see Burna Boy in your homeland, did you let him put must on you?
Yeah, I knew he was defending him, so I'm confused.
Okay, you know. I like Usher. He's a great musician. I saw him in Vegas. He was phenomenal. But, you're kind of doing some tether battle.
No, it's a genuine question. I was just like, the whole situation, I don't know.
No. Now, man, where's your family from? What part of Africa do they from?
Nowhere, I'm from America.
Ma'am, please. What part of Africa? Well, you're I see some Palestinian flags and stuff. What are you? Are you Hispanic?
Well, I'm just supporting them.
No, wait. Now, are you Hispanic?
No.
What are you, ma'am?
I'm black.
You don't look black in your photograph.
Oh, no, that's not my picture.
Oh, so you catfishing? Okay, so a lot of y'all.
It's a famous artist.
Right.
You know her. You don't.
Right. You gotta. Yeah. Are you Middle Eastern? You sound like a Middle Eastern black person. You from East Africa or the Middle East? I can hear
I'm
it in
from
your voice.
America.
Man. Yeah, your family's not from America, man.
Yes, they are.
Where in America are they from?
I live
Where's your family from
in
in America?
Massachusetts.
No, you can't be. You're not black. Well, you're not a black or foundational black American. I'm saying you.
Well, yeah. I'm not foundation.
Right. Okay. Let's try it again. What part
I
of
was
that?
adopted, so I don't know.
Ma'am, stop it.
No, I was adopted. Oh, yeah,
What part
okay.
of Africa, East Africa, is your family from? I can hear it in your accent. You have an accent that you're trying.
No.
Right. It's an East African accent. Right. Now, why are you so ashamed to say where you're from?
I'm not ashamed. I love my people. I just, I don't represent them.
Right.
I don't
why
want
you-
them to get dragged today. I don't want to be caught in
But we already know you're Italian. So that's already done.
So let's keep it at
But we know it's somewhere in East Africa where they're from. We know that. No, not perhaps. We know. We already know. We've already narrowed it down. So it's not no big deal. So it's okay. And I hear camel hooves clicking around in the background as well. So all right. So we already hear it, ma'am. So it's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
I love the camels. They're great.
Well, I know you do, man. Well, anyway, I'm gonna let you go in there and finish baking your inject. And you have a good day. All right, man. All right. A lot, baby. No, y'all ain't fooling nobody. You're not fooling anybody. We know that you're hey, y'all stop trying to be slick. We know.
Master Two slicking ass.
We know. We know. We can hear it. We can damn sure see it. So yeah. Just represent where you're from. And plus the little slick comments you tried to make. You gonna let your wife dance with us? That little, you try to be witty, so that's that tether wit. Yeah, FBA women, their wit's a little bit better. That's why immediately I can tell you what tether. All right. Let's get some more people in here. Let's get, we got a lot of folks in here right now. A lot of people. Let's get, it's Guapo. Let's get, it's Guapo in here. It's Guapo. All right, Mr. Guapo.
Hello, how you doing, man?
What's up, Mr. Guapo? How are you?
Hey, I'm not gonna be on here too long, man. I just wanted to know when are we gonna? When did you find a day out for the reparations rally?
Not yet. We're still kind of getting all of that together, and I'm gonna keep people posted on it. So I'm gonna let.
Okay, because I'm just trying.
Right now, I'm still getting microphone check together, and I'm really focused on that. So I'll let people know we're still gonna do the June situation. That's going to be a lot of work, but I keep people posted on that. Okay, we've got Nathaniel in here. All right, let's get Nathaniel, the suspected white supremacist. Mr. Nathaniel, me and him had a long conversation the other day. We have a suspected white supremacist, Nathaniel.
Hey, Therese, thanks for letting me up again. I appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. Now, Nathaniel, how do you feel about this person? This person, shout out to Joel Osteen's church, was one of your fellow white people.
It must be hard not knowing your birth family.
My Ungari sisters are all the family I need.
No. That's the paperwork. The messenger. I'm just reading paperwork. The paperwork says this person is white, non-Hispanic. I didn't say that. That's just the paperwork.
Fight.
Law enforcement up to now has been of course, like a layout.
That's the lie. That's not true because they're not massive cartels. They're not doing anything safe for white people. They don't even report most of the crimes that you do. So that's not all, sir. You're not going to get that line.
The media. What do you think?
No, because the media. Society at this time, the media is already there talking about what we're in the church, what happened in the front, we're provoked, they make every excuse in the world for people
What I would say in response to that is
There was no other way.
Media
Brutality.
formatively stands on the side of quote-unquote white people, who doesn't is the vast majority of the liberal media, which is run by, of course, as you know, we discussed this last night, Jewish supremacists.
No such thing.
No such thing as Jewish supremacists? What is Zionism then?
No. It's only white supremacy, sir.
Okay.
That's it. There's no such thing as Jewish supremacy.
So why do they abhor whiteness to such a vast degree?
They don't. And not only that, you have Jewish white supremacist groups. In Israel, there was a Jewish white supremacist group in Israel.
I will contend that there's a subset of Jewish people who have made themselves the leaders of like radical movements, some of which are quote-unquote white supremacist groups, but that's with the aim of controlling the opposition, not
So
because they see themselves as so-called white people.
But you had some of these Jewish people who believed in white supremacy, and they weren't controlling anything but maintaining white supremacy. in Israel, there was a group called Patrol 36. That was an infamous white supremacist group, and they were Jewish. They were able to get into Israel because of the law of return, because they have Jewish ancestry.
Yeah, no, I get you.
You know what I'm saying. Even now, even on the internet, man, there's a bunch of these guys, some of these infamous internet trolls, who go around spewing a lot of racism and white supremacist views, and many of them have Jewish backgrounds. What's that guy, Weave? He's a famous one.
Oh gosh. The Weave situation.
Oh yeah.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, he has a Nazi tattoo on his chest. He's a whole Jewish guy.
Well, here's what...
Come on now, let's not play games, dude.
Of course, but here's what I'll say about Weave, and this is the factual truth about him. He's made a series of blog posts in which he said he sees himself as a kind of manifestation of a trickster god, and that he's bringing all the enemies of Israel. He's like bringing them to ruin by pretending he's part of their...
Yeah, whatever. Fucking liar.
That's what he wanted. He wanted from the beginning to the end to take the quote-unquote alt-right, which really was a psyop from the beginning, and just wreck them. All the white boys who left their basements in Charlottesville, he wanted them destroyed. And he succeeded in large part.
I'm not believing the whole
Why not? There are so many precedents.
He went to jail. Come on now. He went to jail. So he set himself up too?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
This is what black loyalty is. This is what solidarity is. He defends every
I don't want to get this off right now. This is just off right now. So I want to get that. It's ridiculous what I'm right now saying so tall. All right, let me get some more people in here.
Like, nigga, I'm not finna waste time with you today, nigga.
No, they're infiltrating. Yeah, look. They're infiltrating nothing. What's up, Nora Adams?
Re-Rock Rex. What is that? Ours?
Nora? Nora is ordering something from Postmates. Nora?
No,
Okay, there you go. So, Nora, how are you, Miss Nora?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Now, that accent, where are you from, Nora?
I'm from Israel.
Oh, from Kenya, okay. I thought you were white.
Huh? What you said?
I thought you were a white woman. I'm waiting. Let me look at your picture now. Your profile picture. Oh, okay, I thought, no, man. For a minute, I thought.
But this is the third time I speak of
Okay. I just forgot. What's on your mind, Miss Nora?
I'm just saying that you are talking over there. Usher played so much.
Yeah.
For his age, he's 45 years old. I think for his age, I believe that he played so much.
Johnny Cage.
Oh, yeah, so you think that he does play too much?
For his age.
For his age, okay.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind someone younger.
Oh, damn, so you want him to grind on you?
What do you say?
So you want him to do some of that stuff on you, too?
No. I said that when he was younger, it was good. But now he can also realize that.
Now, Nora, are you married too? Are you married? Now, would your husband like to give you undercover Right. That would not turn out good. Thank you. For the beat. All right. We got a lot of stars. Don't lose. Build. Yeah, Nathaniel, I just I didn't for your buddies and all of that when you're talking about their joining white supremacist groups as a psyop. Says stop it. Stop. That's so
Finish him.
Talk about talent. Meet Hollywood's newest star.
What's going on, man? What's up, Kendo? How are you?
Fatality. Johnny Cage wins.
I'm just
I'm a foundation Black American, man. That's all.
Yes, indeed, man. Much respect. Yes, indeed, man. Shout out to where are all my FBA fans? Where's the foundation Black American family? I'm so glad that
Excellent.
shutting down so many people's contemptuous rhetoric towards us. I'm so glad that that's finally being shut down by the masses of it, because we let a lot of folks get away with things.
Raiden.
So now, when you start getting everybody checked, then you can bring some respect to the table. So now, I think a lot of our interactions are getting better with brothers and sisters in the diaspora, because we're checking the disrespect at the door. So now people are forced to come to the table with some goddamn act right. Now we can talk, now we can do business, now we can chop it up like we're supposed to chop it up. And I love it. I love it. And supposed to have been like that. We were checking folks a long time ago. When you start checking folks and getting their minds right, then people know they got to come to the table.
Couldn't the Tarkatans be better treated?
Their lives aren't your concern, Earthrealmer.
We ain't got no problem dealing with it. We have no problem with brothers.
Fight.
Diaspora, we don't have a problem with anybody. Holding it down for people. We as Foundation of Black Presidents, we just got to the point where, hey man, this is effective. People coming in our mix and undermining our movements and integrating us around the dominant society. That's not speaking ill on lineage, speaking ill on icons, all of that stuff. Look, not only do you have that's always a good thing. Oh shit, what's up, brother? Yes, sir.
I gotta put my 10-point Koofy on with this Kansas City Chiefs thing. Because, you know, the quarterback is, I don't know if his daddy is black or his granddaddy is black, but you can see he's got black features. You know, I don't know too much about the guy, but all of a sudden, he out the spotlight. Kelsey guy.
I am the calm before the storm.
Pay him. Dump off the woman and get with Taylor Swift. Now he.
Raiden.
You ever look up like Kansas City, something like that? It's all pictures of him, and this, you know, the quarterback is usually front and center. That's usually the star of the team. But it's like now you don't even know who the quarterback. You don't even know anything. If they're not focusing on that, they're focusing on this Kelsey dude. So I just thought that was weird. Nobody was talking about it, so I just thought I'd mention it.
Test your might.
Family, are y'all following?
Party's over, mate.
Yeah. So yeah, my guy said that Mahomet's father is black. Okay, I think
failure.
Test your might. Excellent.
So what he was telling him is that I don't want to be in the Illuminati. That's what he was telling him. And then when they cut to Taylor Swift, she was sitting there. Ice Spice is an operative of the Illuminati. That's why she threw up the Baphomet signal. If you saw that, did you catch it? I caught it. She threw up a Baphomet signal, letting the Illuminati and the Bilderbergs know that she's going to do their bit. Okay, all right. You had people on the internet, they cut the Ice Spice and she did a hand signal. Niggas up here talking about she's in the Baphomet. Really? Okay. So yeah, the Baphomet. The Illuminati and the Bilderbergs. The powerful billionaire family who control the majority of the world's resources and precious metals and oils and government. They got a little short, pudgy Dominican chick with a little orphan Annie wig on to be one of their operatives. Okay, got it. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Yep, that's what they're going to do. They're going to use Ice Spice to bring in that new world order while she's on stage twerking and lace justice. All right. Speaking of the Super Bowl, family, what did Jermaine Dupri have on? What did Jermaine do?
Wait. What happened? Oh. I was like, damn, what happened to the sound?
So, he had on it. It was like a tuxedo jacket with some cut-off shorts, some hard bottom shoes, and some bobby style. The main Dupri was like a stud going to the front. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? They going to the prom, and they trying to dress semi-girly, but like a dude still. Yeah. He was dressed like a prom stud. Like a stud going to the prom.
That nigga said a prom stud.
I like this. Who was this stylist? Who told you to put that on? That was business? Boy. Who told you made a tree to put that on? That was the business? Oh boy. Alright, let me see who else we got. Let's get Prophet. Let's get Prophet to God in here. Prophet to God. Right? Let's get Prophet. Prophet, what's up, brother? Yo, Prophet?
Yo, what's going on?
I'm good, man. How are you, sir?
Yo, I'm good, man. I'm good. Peace to the family. I just wanted to tap in for a little minute. I know it's Black History Month, and us being foundational Black Americans, I think it's important that we do our lineage history back into the 1700s myself, find out some interesting things. And just for the family, there's a book by a guy named Horace Butler called When Rocks Cry Out. Kind of goes, real deep back into, the 10th century, 11th century, things of that nature, back to, Black people being in America. We didn't come over here on ships and things of that nature. So just some info for the family.
Yes, sir.
And another thing that I think is funny when we're in these spaces, and I hear we talking about reparations and things of that nature, like the white supremacists will say, why do y'all want us to give you money? Why do we have to give you money? Why are y'all begging? And things of that nature. And I think it's crazy because, me growing up in Atlanta, and I went to school in South Georgia, and I see, driving through these towns, I see like literally the bottom of the barrel people, and it's like, bro, you can't offer me anything. Like all the melanated people in this space are doing far better than you white supremacists. Y'all coming on spaces, and y'all talk shit, don't have really anything going on. Some of these towns there's literally nothing but a Family Dollar and a gas station for miles and miles. And I live in the Black Mecca, so it's like you can't do anything for me. I'm doing well myself, you're doing great. Other brothers and sisters are doing amazing. So, you white supremacists need to come up with some better material and do jobs together. And I land.
Yeah, what they try to do these shaming tactics. When we are talking about getting what's owed to us, they try to equate that as begging. Oh, why y'all begging? Oh, pull yourself. Oh, no, we want to do what everybody else is doing, and we deserve it. All these other groups get something, and they get something for nothing. These other groups, so many groups, all of these other groups have come over here and got something for nothing. This is something that's actually owed to us many times over. It's owed to us many times over, not just because of slavery. That's the main thing. Slavery is the main, that's the first reason. Then after we were enslaved, we got Jim Crow when we tried to do for ourselves. The white supremacists would just repeatedly sabotage us over and over again. When we tried to get our money together in the Freedmen's Bank, they came and took the money. When we got our own land, we worked and worked and worked to save our pennies to get our own land going. They started running us off our land and taking our land and pulling the eminent domain game on us all over this country. When we built up our black Wall Streets and our black productive communities all over the country, they would systematically sabotage these areas by putting freeways and train stations and all types of infrastructures right in the middle of our black business districts all over the country in an effort to deliberately sabotage. We're owed many times over. We ain't begging for nothing. We're telling you what we're owed, and we want what's owed. It's that simple. Shaming tactics don't work. Johnny Guapo, hop on. Hello? What's up, Johnny?
Hey, what's going on, Reek? What's going on with it?
My man, how are you? What's up?
Man, not a whole lot of... Bones, I was wondering, did you catch the, Well, first and foremost, do you know who Logic is? The rapper?
Yeah, I thought he was just white. He's biracial?
Yeah. He has a black dad. He recently, I guess he has like a podcast or something, and he's sitting down across with his dad, and I guess his dad, his dad wasn't in his life, but, he said something interesting to his dad. He was like, hey, do you know, my white mother, she would call me and my siblings, the N-word with the hard R. And, and he was like, your dad was like, what? He was like, yeah, and, they're just talking about, they're like, man, that's deep, and, stuff like that. And I know you had touched on that, what you speak about, like, they'll still lay up with you, but still have that contention that, and that, yeah.
I gotta look at that interview, because I've been seeing little remnants of it, but I didn't know the whole gist of it. That's very interesting. Like down in Florida, who was with the Nigerian dude, Obin Selly, that guy. She was sitting up here, hold on, she was sitting up here calling that man all types of N-words and laying up with him and just repeatedly calling this man the N-word, and her family was up there trying to low-key justify it by saying, well, she was trying to get him to leave her because no self-respecting black man will sit up and let a white woman call him the N-word, but I guess we were wrong because the dude still didn't want to leave. So it's very interesting. Very interesting dynamic. Yeah, just because somebody in the dominant society is laying up with you, don't think for a minute that them people are not anti-black racists. Let me tell you something about anti-black racists, and that includes men and women. White men, some of the biggest racists have black girlfriends or black wives. You got some dudes with the Proud Boys in the alt-right. A few of them had black wives. Remember? Speaking of the alt-right, few of them had black wives. Huh? That don't mean nothing. There was a police officer years ago who beat up a girl, I think that was in North Carolina. He was a school officer, went into school and beat up one of these female students. She was being a little rebellious, but he just went in there and just started banging on her, choking her out, throwing her down. And the community was outraged, and their excuse, they went out there doing press conferences talking about, well, he has a black girlfriend. He's not a racist. He just beat the crap out of a little black girl, but he has a black girlfriend. So that's just racism there. That don't mean nothing. Slave owners laid up with black women all the time. That's all they did. And when they got out there, they get back out there in that field. They'll never be fooled about that. Ain't that right, Nathaniel? If y'all don't stop, I can hear Nathaniel yelling Jew through the song. It was the Jews that did it. Stop it. All of you. Nathaniel, get on here. What's about how the Jews made y'all racist? Tell us. Nathaniel blames everything on the Jews. Nathaniel, hop on now. Nathaniel. Mr. Nathaniel. There you go. I'm good, man. How are you?
Great. Just wanted to ask a question. That's especially Happy Black History Month to you and the FDA family.
Thank you very much. Speaking of Black History Month, did you watch the Super Bowl?
I don't watch black. White man's dollar.
What white man's dollar? You mean the money that's generated from the black talent?
Well, there's no talent in running into each other on the field.
That's all the time. That's all the time. That's what people tune in to see. They tune in to see the black people. That's what all of those millions of people tuned in to see. Right?
Well, I didn't watch it. I think football is extremely stupid. I think sports is a distraction to get away from the problems that are pressing our nation with blacks and other races. But anyways, I just wanted to also express my condolences to those 3 FBAs that were unfortunately blown up in the news about 2 weeks ago. This is why you guys have to be politically active. You can't play this role where you say laissez-faire. Now you have to push back against China and you advocate. As you saw, FBAs will be affected.
We're affected by all of what you white supremacists do. We're affected by everything. That's nothing new. So what else is on your mind?
Yeah, I just had a question though about I'm talking to Uncle Terrence. Yeah, Uncle Terrence. So bring me that Hidden Heroes book that I read to you 2 weeks ago. Actually, that's close there.
Is that is
no, just go upstairs. I'll be up in a minute. Sorry about that. You know, kids take naps during the day and they're just up all night. But oh yeah, thank you for the Hidden Heroes book as well. I read that to my children about last week and it's a phenomenal book.
Oh, good. Thank you so much. You put it right next to the Turner Diaries up there in your library at your house. Yes, well, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm surprised you put Kyrie in there. He's one of the more tolerable FBAs that I can deal with. But yeah, so I did have a question about. So I saw this stat that said that black females were 5 times more likely to be domestic abuse victims. So what are your thoughts on this? Do you think that they're lying, or is it fake FBI stats?
No, but what it is, I think what it is, the white cases are underreported, which is always the case. They get on code with, they get on code with each other. White women do stuff with white males. They get beat down, and you're not supposed to say nothing. That's part of the rule. So it's underreported in white households. You find out about the abuse and all of the real weird stuff that goes on between white men and white women. When there's a divorce and there's some money involved. When there's some money, the white women start telling him, yes, he peed on me and rubbed feces in my hair and shampoo. Dog urine. Yeah, they tell all of it. So yeah, there's a lot of abuse that's just not really reported because of the dominant society. They get on code with each other, whereas everything about black society is over-reported about things. So I don't believe those stats are higher. I just think the white numbers are underreported.
So you think this notion where you guys say that black women are the least protected group in the nation, do you think that notion that you guys say is incorrect? That our numbers are higher?
Black people are the least protected people.
Fight!
Black men. Yeah, they are. Oh yeah.
How is your one the least protected?
Black, don't say black. Because even
Brutality. Raiden
we talk about
wins.
women's rights and all of that. Them white feminists, they bow down to white supremacy in every wave. The first wave of feminism, the white women were talking about equal rights because they didn't want to be equal to black people because they were like, hey, these niggas don't have rights. Y'all treating us like niggas? What's wrong with you, white man? Come on, stand up and give us rights like you. So the whole thing was them playing off of us. They didn't want to be on the same level as black people. They made it very clear. So they understand as long as we're under them, they'll take a couple of ass whoopings. They don't mind it, as long as we're under them. You see?
That's just not true. No,
it's very,
you hit on your women more. You have to not say it. Your own women say it. You can't just say everything is fake just because so-called WS or... Come on.
Yeah. White supremacy stuff is a lot of stuff in the community is underreported. It's underreported, so that's the reality.
Why would they underreport it? What is the incentive for them to underreport it?
Because they have to stay on code with each other because they understand that the system of white supremacy is maintained by participation of both parties. So they can't be out here telling on each other and getting each other locked up and getting criminal stigmas put on each other. So they tolerate a lot of stuff for the sake of white supremacy. There's a lot of degrading stuff that goes on in these white supremacist households, sir. And they have to maintain that stuff so that they can maintain white supremacy. It's the cost of doing business.
That's just not true. This is
very
not true. We look at your society, and your society is dysfunctional because of the household. What are the disadvantages of you guys assimilating like the other racial groups?
Our societies are pretty psychologically okay. Being what we've gone through, other people would have broke.
No!
What we've done.
No. You're the least healthy, you're the poorest, you're the most homeless, you're the most poisoned, you smoke methanols all day, marijuana, you're Section 8 housing, grease, fentanyl, no. You're least educated. Why can't you be like the other groups in America?
And we're still very successful in many areas.
In what? In football, that doesn't count.
In many areas. We're still very successful. We can still be very successful.
What area? Name one. Name one.
In business, we have a lot of successful foundational Black American business people. In entertainment, sports, in medicine, we have successful people. Ben Carson, who was a pioneer in medical.
One of our
Do what I must for Earthrealm.
Brutality. Raiden wins.
African heaven. I don't believe you're white at all. Because your whiteness is too performative. You're trying too hard to sound like a white supremacist. And usually a lot of wannabes do that. I think you're more likely to be African, pretending to be a white supremacist.
Fight.
Aren't you?
That wouldn't make any sense. That should be so peasants doing fine.
I really think that the way you pronounce the name, you're trying to have the nasally voices that fight. I don't know if you think you're really fine. There's a lot of people who aren't really white.
So what's it in?
Yeah, I don't think
Finish him.
I think you have the Captain Phillips, the Captain Matt.
What the fuck? You wouldn't even let me do this shit.
And we have Sierra.
Raiden wins.
What's it in for me to pretend to be black? Or pretend
Psychological
to be white, rather?
Just psychological satisfaction. Just pretend to be white. Because you fantasize about it. You sit back home and you have a like, oh my God, when I get to the United States, I'm going to get me some cake soap and a wig and
You're finished. The dragon army's destroyed.
So
There is more.
Fight.
But anyway, let me thank you for the or Asian. He might be an Asian.
Bitch! Hey!
Anyway, man, I'll let you later on, guys.
I guess. Let's fuck with Bill Burr. See what the fuck he talking about.
Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr. It's time for the Monday Morning Podcast for Monday.
Hey, what the fuck?
2024. What's going on? How are you? How's it going?
Oh my
God. I went to the game, as I mentioned. I was going to be out there in Carverzi with the BetMGM.
There was no other way.
Brutality.
Live.
Raiden wins.
At Brad Garrett's Comedy Club at the MGM Grand. I had never been there before. It is a beautiful, beautiful comedy club. Dare I say, perfect. What was really incredible was all the pictures that he had up on the wall. Nothing but top-notch comedians, comedic actors, everything that he had on the wall. There wasn't one person like, what the fuck is that person doing on? You know what I mean? Sometimes you ever go to like a Hall of Fame, sports thing, and you just go like, that fucking guy made it. This is the Hall of Fame? How many fucking times did he make the All-Star game? There was none of that. Nothing but, top-notch comedians, comedic actors, and all that stuff. So we went out, and first night we did the show there. We had a great time. And afterward, what the hell did we do after? I don't even remember. Jesus Christ, this whole weekend was just a blur. I think we ended up at, we went to Caesars. We went to their cigar bar. That's what we did. Ed Reed was in there. One of the greatest defensive players of all time. Speaking of Hall of Famers, obviously no questions about that man. Getting into the Hall of Fame first, he was fucking freaking out. He was on the spot. He was like, oh, fuck, dude, that's Ed Reed. Is that Ed Reed? That's fucking Ed Reed. He was like, dude, I want to go over and say hello. I want to go over and say hello. I'm like, dude, don't say hello. Leave the guy alone. He's like, all right. He fucking freaked out. Anyway, so we had a great time that night, and went to bed early or whatever. Smoked my first cigar in like fucking almost 40 days.
I got 2 skins.
Obviously enjoyed that, and then the next day we went golfing. We went to this golf club called Summit. If you're out here in Vegas, I'm not gonna lie to you, it ain't fucking cheap, but Jesus Christ. Goddamn, that might be the most beautiful golf course I've ever been to. And I played really well. And I actually played all 18. Now usually, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, by 7 holes in, I'm starting to count down, going like, really get the fuck out of here. But I had a great time playing. I had a great caddy, and I just did what the guy said. And
no,
it's funny. A lot of the shit that I learned from drumming, I just apply to golf. It's so weird. Just
how do I get down there?
Trying to fucking open the drums. You want to get like in drums, like playing drums. If you want to get like a big sound, you know, your instinct is like to bring your arms all the way up and just bash your fucking drums. Slam the stick down on it. You end up almost like choking out the sound. The more relaxed you play, the more the drum can like sing and actually you can hear them. And it's the exact same thing like in comedy. People are like, oh, I gotta get them, I gotta fucking kill them. And you know, fucking going up there, you're just working, they see you working, even if they want to like you, there's just something about it that's just uncomfortable.
Wait,
get laughs.
This is the
but
same
you don't
fucking
show.
spot, but I'm going the other
You
way.
up there, you don't give a fuck.
It can't be.
I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. I don't fuck people.
Wait,
Not
what?
in a disrespectful way, but you know, fuck them if they don't like this shit.
Okay.
You end up having like the best.
So I guess it was just all the way around, I
It's the
guess.
same thing. It's like baseball or anything. Or it's just like,
Fight.
I feel at home here. This is like a sand trap gig together. But I just tried to keep my hands relaxed and all of that thing, and I was fucking hitting it straight the whole goddamn day. I only lost, I think, 3 balls. I mean, that's for $18. That's pretty good for me. I hung in there, did all 18 balls.
Fight.
Hard one.
Fuck. Knock your head! I'm gonna knock your head off.
There was no other way.
Brutality. Raiden wins.
Right off the swing. And he fucking chipped it. You know? And it hit the green. And it just started rolling. And it went into the cup. And what was fucking hilarious was the sun was behind it. So I couldn't even see it. His celebration was the funniest shit ever. Oh, I forgot to tell you, it was fucking cold, right?
Fight! Finish him.
We were fucking laughing about that guy. The guy quit after 9 holes too. We saw him at the turn and he was fucking going home. It was hilarious. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it was fucking cold for golf. But he was acting like he was going out there swinging a metal bat. We got to get 2 gloves. I immediately was like, fuck this guy. I'm not even wearing a glove. That was one of those things where you just wanted to be like, dude, you're kind of a pussy. It's a funny thing. He was a total pussy, but he could still kick my ass, so I didn't say it. Oh, fucking, that's a fucking funny moment in life. When somebody's being a pussy, they are a fucking pussy, but you're not gonna call them a pussy because they could kick the shit out of you. I mean, that's basically, that was the situation. That's, you know, as you get older, man, that's when it's a fucking...
Damn, bitch!
Laugh and just say that, you know. We went on the we go out to the fucking
Finish her.
all it brought like this pom-pom.
Oh.
That he
Ah, fuck! That's the wrong button.
Raiden wins.
Thing that he had. And he played great all day. So he fucking chips out of the fucking rough. It lands and it fucking rolls into the cup. And I couldn't see it rolling in because I had sunglasses on. I'm old. Back in the sun. And Dude, it was the funniest fucking celebration. He just goes, yeah! And he starts fucking running, right? Fucking took his golf club. He fucking throws his golf club.
You once hid from a crazy ex-girlfriend?
Spent a whole month laying low in West Covina.
And then he grabbed his fucking his pom-pom hat and his hat. He threw that, and then he's like, yeah, and he fucking threw his sunglasses. And then he galloped sideways and hugged his hat. He missed me. The whole time, dude. I was so happy for him, but it was also fucking ridiculous. More than Bill Bennett did when he was.
Here we go. Hashtag.
I wish I filmed it. I would have put it in slow motion. Play the ending of bonus scene.
Quiet, please. Can't cage the beast. This is your mark. You want these? Get it!
That was the golf. Then we
I'm sorry it came to this.
Brutality. Raiden wins.
sat outside. It's funny. We sat outside and like the water fountain was shooting up and shit. And I was like, I should have brought my wife here. Jesus Christ, this is amazing. Fruit platter, ate like fucking things. And then I just fucking went to bed. Both nights I just went to bed right after. So, the next day we wake up, right? Super Bowl fucking Sunday. And wake up, hit the gym again, right? Hit the gym. Fucking time for this thing. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Like, fucking plastic surgery and fucking like human beings now are becoming like those fucking classic Broncos where it's really hard to find them where the fenders haven't been cut out, where they can fucking lift them and put like bigger tires on them. There was a lot of fucking resto mods in the gym. And I'm talking dudes. The new phenomenon is a guy I mean, I'm talking like throw you through a fucking wall. They're 55 years old. They're fucking on shoes. They got hair systems.
Hair systems.
Like all these fucking women in there, and it's like weird fucking back and shit. I mean,
oh, that is fucking hilarious.
I think as a guy, you know, as a big Hollywood phony, I gotta be honest with you guys. You fucking ridiculous. You really need to shut the fuck up about plastic. It is out of fucking control. I couldn't fucking believe it. I'm just sitting there looking at that guy going on. That guy is on like fucking horse tranquilizer. It's not like the 80s, you know, where your nuts would shrivel up. You know what I mean? You'd walk around with no neck. But I'm just saying, there are... You know what I'm saying? These fucking guys walking around, they got on like tight t-shirts, my age, and you see like their back muscles. It's just like, you just didn't see that. You just didn't fucking see it. Like how aging has changed. You know what they would look like? They were like, you know what a resto mod is in a car? Where like on top, you know, it looks like a fucking whatever, a 67 Cadillac Eldorado, but underneath it's 2024 technology. They're like the reverse of that. They're like reverse resto mods. Where like underneath it's 1972 and fucking, but to look at them, it looks like fucking 1984 or whatever. Like the year they were born, you know? It's almost like they're creating their own, like, like race of people. It reminds me when I did Efforts for Family. That was the most fascinating thing, like doing a cartoon, is you had to create your own race of like animated people. And we're like, oh, what about these eyes? Oh, you can't do those eyes. The Simpsons do those eyes. Yellow people are the Simpsons. All right, you can't do really bad animation. That's the Simpsons. What's that spy show that I haven't watched in a while? I really liked it too. They almost look like Johnny Quest type animation. So eventually we settled on Efforts for Family. So we would look different than, you know, Family Guy and all of that shit. Like this fucking plastic surgery that these people are getting, and the fucking testosterone and all of this, whatever, how the fuck you say it, whatever these people are fucking taking. I mean, they have like everybody's walking around like they're fucking 25 years old, but they're not. You know what I mean? It's like when you go to buy a fucking drag claims, it's like a fucking Shelby Mustang, and you just goddamn hood. I've been watching a lot of over $20,000 for $200 fucking grand. Like, what the? Oh, the truck market's really hot. Put the add to your portfolio. Those fucking people. Drive the things. Like, do you even like trucks?
Finish him.
They fucking $60 grand for that thing. No expense spared. Anyway. What else was I going to tell you guys? Oh, I have one for you. For younger people.
Fatality.
All right? Old guys. Advice that I will give you. You know, this weekend they had that amazing golf tournament where they actually encourage people to get absolutely shit-faced and scream and yell and fucking throw shit while they're like watching golf and stuff. That is an incredible event, but don't live your life that way. That's like one of those events. As an older person, you know, I watch it now. Why would they do that? You know, why do they encourage all those young people to go out there and get fucked up like that? But I guess everybody Ubers now. That's probably why they didn't do it when I was a kid, because when we were kids, they fucking, you know, you would be driving home. Somebody would be. And as I was watching that, it's just like, you know, one of the best things you can do as a younger person is, you know, be in the group, but also be observing the group. You know what I mean? You don't have to fucking do what everybody else is doing. And if it looks fucking stupid, you know, just go easy with it. You know what I mean? Like, I was sitting there at the gym, and I was looking around at all of these people, and I just saw, like, the epidemic of bad fucking tattoos. And then the amount of jerk-offs that got tattooed. What the fuck, you getting on a sailor? You know? You're not dangerous. What the fuck did you draw all over yourself for? Right? And just some really bad ones. So just, you know, I'm not saying don't get one. I'm just saying, like, just because everybody else has one doesn't mean you have to go get one. Just because everybody's getting absolutely blind fucking drunk at something, you don't have to fucking do that either. You know, it's just one of those deals where I just looked around. I saw this guy. He had a fucking tattoo of a balloon with a string hanging on it. Like the balloon part was on his shoulder, and then the string kind of went down onto his bicep. I'm just like, that is the dumbest fucking shit. I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to look at it. You younger people probably like, well, I mean, if he likes balloons and he wants one on his arm, I mean, what does it mean to fucking... I'll tell you what it means. You know what I don't like? What I've watched is how they just constantly dumb shit down to try to... And rather than making people raise themselves up to this standard, corporations come and they meet the dumbest, you know, they grade it on a reverse curve and they go down to their level just to try and make more money. You know what I mean? It's like, I would say, I don't know, when you see like that, what's her face there that everybody was flipping out that they kept showing, like that was just totally a fucking money move. She made money, they made money, and they didn't give a fuck that you were flipping out, and they actually, you know, because they know you're still gonna watch the fucking game, and I don't know. So now they're just like, well, you know, we've got people that are into golf. What about people that what about alcoholics that are like the fucking act like fucking morons? And it's just like, you know, well, how come at a golf event you have to be quiet? How come you can't? How come you gotta fucking do it? Let's just dumb it down and you can act like a complete fucking animal. It is funny and shit, but it's kind of sad watching that all the time. But they just keep, you know, they don't make people try to be better. They just go down. It's like the casinos here. Like you used to have to wear a sport coat to go down and fucking go gamble and shit. You know? You couldn't go down there dressed like a fucking bum. You couldn't even wear sneakers. You had to dress like an adult. And somewhere along the line, they kick the mob out. The corporations come in here. Everything becomes expensive. And now their big thing is they go after fucking people that play sports. I don't know. Oh, speaking of that, I ordered service, right? Hey, just to let you know, it's going to be like 90 minutes. Is that okay? And I go, no. Now, I go, but it's not you. I think the corporation runs this place. She's trying to run anyway, where do we go from here? Oh, I forgot.
Sorry
I went to
it came
one
to this.
Brutality.
Super Bowl party.
Raiden wins.
I went to the Shaq one. I think that was over at the Wynn.
Oh, I'm hungry.
And we went over there. And
oh, then I went
thought
up there
it was
just for
DJ,
that.
It was Shaq. The fucking guy was going nuts. Speaking of like, how the hell do you have that energy at that age? He was up there, like, he had like 11 in the morning energy, and we got over there at like midnight. It was pretty freaking amazing. Unfortunately, it started like raining and stuff. So I thought like there was like, I did the red carpet.
Fight!
We're at the Shaq DJ TikTok circus party. You know, what are you excited about, me? Like that. 5.5 years worth. I went there and I immediately felt like I was 30 years old. You do go out to Vegas. That party, they went all
Finish him.
That's not bad. They weren't going nuts.
Fatality. Raiden wins.
They weren't leaving, and I'm immediately, you know, going like, oh, I'm gonna catch a cold out here. I gotta get out of here. And I was just like, Phil, you're fucking old. Go home. So we had these VIP things. We were working our way all the way into the party, and it just kept getting louder and louder and louder. And I finally turned around, and like we got into the club, and we had like the van to get into the club.
Fight.
And it was just. I don't know. I want to get out of here. Yeah. And I thought Bertie and Mike were going to also want to, I thought that they were going to want to stay. And I was like, you guys want to get out of here? And they were like, yeah. Let's get out of here. Dead, so we fucking like the movie, right? So we ended up walking out of there. Which is good because it created fucking 4 more spaces for young people.
Fatality.
Flawless
victory.
And I will say, I did see this. I saw this woman, like there was so many beautiful women there, but I saw this woman just an absolute fucking 11. Absolutely fucking gorgeous. And she was trying to get up on the stage. And the security guy was going, no, no. And her vibe was like, what do you mean no? Like, look at me. Look at me. And the guy's looking at me. It's like, no, you can't. And she was like beside herself. And she turned around. Dude, I think I saw her first loss in life.
Helix is offering 20% off all mattress orders and 2 free codes for our listeners. Go to helixsleep.com/pro and use the code
to get that to respond to all of this $1 a day. The system is easy to set up yourself without any special tools or know-how required. If you want to do it yourself, no problem. You can get one of our expert technicians to come by your house and install it for you. Plus, with 60-day risk-free trial, the 60-day risk-free trial, you can if you don't.
If he already doing
love
ads,
your
where the fuck
system.
is? So I take it by the time at the 30. See, that's the thing about his shit. His shit really be quick. His shit really be like 30 minutes or so, and then he'll just throw in another motherfucking.
Shipping. All right, here's the last bit here.
He'll throw in another motherfucking old show with that motherfucker.
Protect monitoring. Don't wait. Visit simplysafe.com/burr. That's simplysafe.com/burr. simplysafe.com/burr. There's no safe like Simply Safe. So anyways, let's talk about the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. He just was doing a halfway point. Okay.
Your Kansas City Chiefs against your San Francisco 49ers. I couldn't believe the line all week. It was like +2.5. Kansas City +2.5. Kansas City +2. We're down to 1.5 at this point. And the whole weekend I'm going like, Kansas City is just going to win this fucking game.
Have it.
Okay? They're the fucking best there is. They know how to fucking win. The 49ers have yet to have a good game. They should have kicked the shit out of the Packers. They didn't. They had to come from behind to beat them. They should have handled the Lions. They didn't. They had to come from behind way down to beat them. You're not going to go down on the fucking Chiefs and come back and beat these guys. You're just not. You're not.
Sector.
Really fucking buried the Chiefs. Buried the Chiefs. Everybody, you're fucking Tony Romo. All he does is blow Patrick Mahomes. He's picking you the winner every week.
Fight.
Picking you the winner every week. I mean, at the end of the game where he's like, he's the greatest, he's Jordan. He's not Jordan. He's not Jordan. I wouldn't even say Tom Brady's the greatest of all time. I love that argument, but I think you're going to take Joe Montana out of it. Just because one person, it's not Joe Montana's fault in 40 minutes. Got to be young. He would have kept winning. The Eagles are stupid fucking anyway, so I buried the Chiefs. I never gamble. I rarely gamble, and it's the biggest bet I've ever made in my life. I put $1,000 down on the Chiefs. I made 909 with 10 cents. Perfect. Alright? Perfect. Either the fucking 49ers win, and, you know, that's who I was rooting for. I was rooting for them the whole fucking game.
Fatality.
If they don't win,
What kind of shit was that?
I win money.
I'm gonna take my heart out and put it all right, cause he can do that thing where he blow his heart out and
underdog,
shit.
right? So we show up, right? We had seats in the Chiefs end zone, and I immediately loved how they the Chiefs end zone. There was a nod to like the original Super Bowl I. They had the way they colored the end zone. I believe it looked like NFL film. I'm like, holy shit, that's so fucking cool. And it was the first Super Bowl in Las Vegas, and the Raiders, stadium was amazing. It was funny that we were in a dome and they still did a flyover. You know, the NFL, they're not going to let one dime roll off the fucking table. You guys know the military, they fucking pay to do that. That is a paid commercial. The NFL acts like we're supporting the troops, and how about a round of applause for this guy? He's in the Coast Guard! He caught a drug dealer off the coast of San Diego. Like, that is a paid advertisement. They pay for that. And they get everybody standing up and clapping for the veteran and all of that fucking shit. Just know the NFL is making money off of that guy. So they do his fucking stupid flyover. And then they, I don't know what. The fucking game goes to start. And the 49ers defense is playing out of their fucking mind. Patrick Mahomes, he's Georgia. He looked like shit. He looked like shit. And he kept stopping him, and the 49ers drive down the field, and then they fumble. Like,
oh, why the fuck am I playing with him?
Finish him.
Fumble of the year. I mean, they were just, they showed up.
Fatality. Havoc wins.
They need to give him the ball. I immediately started thinking of Mike Martz not giving, Marshall Faulk the fucking ball. Super Bowl 36, the last one that I had been to. And basically, 10-0. Patrick had that horrific fucking interception.
Raiden.
Overthrew Travis Kelce. I think that's who he was going for. Because the 49ers that intercepted it, there was another 49ers behind it, and then what the fuck? Like, that first half is the
Fight. Finish her. Fatality. Raiden wins.
Fucking overtime, dude. And went on to win another one. They win their third. Patrick Mahomes wins third. Automatic. Automatically in the fucking Hall of Fame. 3 Super Bowl championships. So congratulations to them. As much as the offense played like, well, I mean, the 49ers defense. And I have to be honest with you, Patrick Mahomes should not have been the fucking MVP of that game. It should have been somebody on defense. Both defenses, the Kansas City Chiefs defense played great. The offense is pretty anemic for most of the fucking game. But,
Johnny Cage.
That was just a classic one team knowing how to win, and the other team, not knowing how to put the other one away. And, Kenny was laughing at me.
Survive.
You're rooting against your money. I gotta get off the fuck. 49ers winning. I just wanted to see him. I loved watching the 80s. And, it was also annoying me that they were just so trying to make Kansas City. Like they said, teams that have won 3 Super Bowls in 5 years. And they said 5 years because that's how long bring it. Within 5 years. And they showed the New England Patriots. We won 3 in 4 years. So they start grading on a fucking curve to try and sell me that the Chiefs are a dynasty. It's like, you're not a fucking dynasty. You won, then you fucking lost to Tampa Bay, then you didn't even fucking make it, and then you won 2 more. What you're looking at is the team of the decade. That is a big fucking difference than a dynasty. I don't consider the Patriots 3 in 4 years a dynasty. It isn't. 3 in a row. That's what the requirement was. You had to win at least 3 in a row to be considered a dynasty. Weak sauce. What are they doing? They just for money. For money. They just keep lowering the fucking standards. I saw before they even won the Super Bowl, this lady was saying, well, you know, winning all those AFC, that counts. They are a dynasty. You could argue that they are a dynasty. And then somebody goes like, all right, so with the Buffalo Bills, they won 4 AFC championships in a row. Were they a fucking dynasty? Speaking of that, the Cowboys won back-to-back, then the 49ers, and then the Cowboys won again. They weren't considered a dynasty. They were team of the decade. But now, you know, I remember when the Patriots won 3 and 4 in the early 2000s. That's when they first started that bullshit. Is that a dynasty? You could say that's a dynasty. Yeah,
No.
You could. It isn't. Now it's 3 and 5. I don't know. The whole thing is fucking weird. Anyway, and they also didn't bring up the Patriots. We won 3 and 5. We won 3 and 4, and we won 3 and 5 when we won our next 3. It's like we won in 14, 16, and 18. Right? Broncos won, and the Eagles beat us. So there's 3 and 5. I didn't see them on that fucking list. It's so
Fight.
Anyway. The most annoying thing. Look at the they have you and you have Anthony Davis. Like, what is the fucking problem? The problem is you guys. It's not the fucking organization. How many more guys do
I
you
am the
fucking
calm
need?
before the storm.
Brutality.
Anyway.
Raiden wins.
The Yankees.
Flawless victory.
98, 99, 2000, and they won in 96. Obviously, the Chicago Bulls. It was one of these deals where basically, like, if you looked at Michael Jordan, which is fucking hilarious that Tony Romo goes like, he's the Jordan, he's the Jordan. Yeah, they just throw out this shit to just, this is a dynasty, he's Jordan, all of this shit to make you feel like you're watching something that you're not even fucking watching. What you're watching is the team of the decade. And you're watching one of the great quarterbacks of all time. I would not argue that, but it's like he's the Jordan 3 and 7 fucking titles. Oh, they're gonna win 7. His coach is already fucking 80 years old. It's not gonna happen. Andy Reid's gonna fucking retire. It's not gonna happen. Stop fucking telling me this. I know it isn't. Everybody knows it isn't. So anyway, when Jordan played, the amount of fucking great players that never got a ring, it doesn't even make sense. Just didn't get a fucking That's a fucking dynasty. Win so fucking much that people that would have won like no.
I'm sorry it came to this.
Brutality.
It's like thinking the Bulls in the 90s.
wins.
If Michael Jordan didn't leave to go play fucking baseball, the Rockets don't win. And this is another thing too. Like the only thing, Akeem Olajuwon and those guys are the only ones who got rings when the Bulls dominated
Test
the
your
entire
might.
fucking decade, won 6 and 8 fucking years, and the Pittsburgh Steelers won 4 Super Bowls in 6 fucking years.
You shame your ancestors.
Like nobody in the fucking nobody was going to get you just didn't get a ring. They shut it down. But anyway.